Woke up with a dream in my pocket. Took a step and I couldn't stop it. Every stumble lit a fire inside. Now I walk with my head held high. Lessons learned and bridges burned. Still I rise with every turn. This is more than just a climb. It's my moment, it's my time. No more hiding in the crowd. Gonna wear my soul out loud. The world is waiting just to see all the magic inside of me. Shine, shine like a diamond bright.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to those who have just found my spontaneous live. Thank you so much for joining us. My name's Narelle Warcon, and I'm coming to you from Mackay, Queensland, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me on this spontaneous live. And the reason why I'm coming to you today, hi Bablu, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining in, is because I feel that like many of you, like me, we've been sort of sitting with the news that we got from our CEO, Mr. Ash Farah. And I want to come to you live and real this afternoon from my heart, because I've had a lot of people reaching out to me. A lot of people are, going through different emotions and things like that. So I just wanted to come on and share a little bit with you this afternoon. Hi, Jemina Hussain. Thank you so much for joining in from India. So, like I said, if you feel that this resonates, hi, Birgit, lovely to see you. Resonates, please share it out. Like I said, I'm just coming to you raw and real this afternoon to share a little bit from my heart. You may see others out there, you may see others sharing, and you may not, and you may be a little bit confused. So there is a lot to unpack, and there are a lot of emotions, confusion, worry, maybe even some anger, and that's okay, because that's human and that's okay. So let's be real. Okay, we are going to get a lot of confusion and anger and worry and overwhelm, and it just sort of sits with you. And I want to be able to come here today just to share a little bit more with you around my feelings around this. So share it out. Let everybody know that this is a spontaneous live. It is recorded. You can go to my YouTube channel and find it there if you do want to share it out. So the news may not have been what we expected, okay? And for some, it may feel like a lot right now. And like I said, you may feel overwhelmed. You may feel angry. You might feel all these different emotions coming up. So, excuse me. But what do we do next? How we respond, right? How we respond, that's what defines us. So it's how you're going to accept this. Like, I don't believe in taking sides. I've never been that way. I always believe that there are two sides to every story. So what I want you to think about is to lead with love instead of letting hate or division take root, because they are the biggest things that we don't want to happen. We have built such an amazing, beautiful family built on love and trust and all of those things. So like I said, I'm coming to you because I have been feeling what you've been feeling. If you're having any difficulties, please reach out. Please pop it in the chat, how you're feeling, how you're coping with all of this right now. So lead with love instead of letting hate or division take root. I want to encourage something different, something powerful, which is love, respect, and unity. Okay? These are more than just words. They're what make communities thrive through hard times. Love, respect, unity. They're the things that help us to stay strong, to stay united, to love one another, respect, okay? Excuse me. So I want to ask you, what can we do as individuals, okay, as a family to move forward? What can we do? Okay? We can check on each other. Okay? We can listen without judgment. So please, no judgment. Okay? Negativity breeds negativity. And if you're out there spreading stuff that you know nothing about, it's only going to breed more negativity. It's only going to bring about more anger, more overwhelm, more confusion. So please don't be judgmental on something you don't know 100% fully about. So we can share what we can control, which is our energy, which is our love, which is our actions, reaching out to those around us. So we can build even now. Okay. Unity and perspective. Let's not let confusion steal our purpose. So, what is your purpose? Why did you come in? What are you feeling right now? Excuse me. So that's why I'm going live today. Is I wanted to come out and share a little bit more about, what my ideas or what my feelings are around this, just so that you can also feel more at ease, so that you're not feeling yes, I know, Birgith. And that's the thing, is sadness is it's like a grieving. When we don't know what's coming, when we don't know what's happening, we tend to go into a grieving situation of what might be. And sometimes comes from us personally as assumptions or presumptions, because we only hear one side of the story, or we don't know because we feel sadness for what is actually happening, where we had such unity. So let's not turn on each other. Okay, that's the one thing that I'm seeing out there a lot, is that there's a lot of people turning on each other. Let's turn to each other. Let's remember why we showed up in the first place, for something bigger than ourselves. So why did you come in to our business? Why are you maybe turning on other people? You got to think seriously. Hi, Peruri. I'm just going to say your surname, Krishna. It could be the other way around. Sorry about that. Thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate it. So that's why I've come here, is because I want you to dig a bit deeper into why these feelings are coming up for you. Why these feelings of hurt, pain, sadness. And I'm not saying that it shouldn't happen. Absolutely, because we are human. Okay. We need to make sure that we're not turning on people, but turning to them, uplifting, supporting, loving, caring. Remember, everyone, that there is two sides to every story. Okay, there is going to be hurt, because it is not something that we expected, so certainly, like I said, reach out. So let's remember why we showed up in the first place, for something bigger than ourselves. Hey, Vivino, lovely to see you. You must be still at work. Okay, so I believed in what we've started. Okay, I believe in the hearts of people here. And I believe that love, clarity, and unity are stronger than any moment of uncertainty. So remember taking it back to love. Thank you so much, Vivine. Love to see you. Willow. Hello. Willow, I haven't heard from you. I sent you an email or two and I haven't heard. So please reach out. Just reply if you're okay, which obviously you are, because you're here. Thank you so much for being here. So, like I said, what came out was very confusing. We all have different emotions, and we're all at different levels of emotions, because sometimes comes the sadness, and then next comes a little bit of anger or overwhelm, and then comes confusion, and then we're back to, oh, it's okay, and then we're not. Honestly, it's really overwhelming at times. So I believe in the hearts of the people here. I believe in each and every one of you. You all came in because you knew that what our CEO was sharing was something that resonated with your heart. You wanted to help change the world. You wanted to help change your family. You wanted to help change you. And I believe over the years, many of us have changed into why and what we're going to do moving forward. So I believe that clarity, love, clarity, and unity are stronger than any moment of uncertainty. Okay, so again, uncertainty brings about doubt. Okay, if you're doubting, why am I here? What is this going to go places? Is this going to happen? Is this, that's all doubt. Bring your heart back to love. Okay, bring it back to unity. Step in and help those and uplift others, rather than push others down or be angry about this. Okay. So let's keep walking forward together with grace, with faith, and with love. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. This is not a long, hour-long Who, What, Where Wednesday. It's a spontaneous because I felt that I needed to come on and perhaps share with you today a little bit more about what you should be doing, or not telling you what to do, because everybody will deal with their emotions differently. That keeps coming up for me is, what would Jesus do? And this helps me with my decision. Absolutely. And I'm exactly the same as that Vivine. I always put a something that might come up in your life. Now, it could be completely different to what we're sharing here tonight, or tonight here in this spontaneous. But in my life, I always look at things. If something's happening, what would Jesus or what would God do if he was in the room, or what would he be thinking? So remember that your anger is not going to help you move forward. It's going to keep you stuck in a situation that you don't know 100% fully about. Okay, so just remember that. We've had a week of chaos, Narelle. Yeah, so please forgive my delay. Absolutely forgive you, Willow. I just, I just get a little bit concerned, let's say that. I am gathering, yeah. And my love to all of you here. Like I said, stand in unity, stand together, stand with respect, and stand with love, because these are the things that are going to get you through, and these are the things that are going to help you personally. You didn't come in with, a whole heap of people around you. You came in for a reason. Go back to your why. Why did I come in here? Why am I still here? Why is this confusing for me? Because when you trust somebody, okay, and I've had this happen in my life. Remember, I'm a published author. I wrote my autobiography, having survived and triumphed over sexual, physical, and mental abuse. One of the biggest things for me in my life was trust. Okay, trusting, coming into a company where I didn't know anybody, where I came in for reasons other than to have an online business. I didn't come in for that. I came in to help my dear niece, Mimi. But like I said, it's different for everybody. But please go back to your why. Why did you firstly come in? What did you see that resonated with you? Or what did you feel in your heart? And then, why am I still here? Okay. And you will find a lot of that will give you some peace in your heart, because it's not all of this outward, what's happening, this, that. And we could say this just about the world in itself. Remember, the world is going a little bit crazy, but if you get involved in that, if you keep coming back to that, if you keep sitting in that negativity, that's all you're going to see. But there's still love, and there's still peace, and there's still kindness. And it starts with you. You're the only one who can change those feelings that are coming up for you. Yes, you're still going to feel them. But what else? Oh, hey, William, lovely to see you. Love to you and the children at Seeds Academy. Thank you so much for joining us. So I do have a couple of Bible verses here. Whether you believe or not, I'm going to read them anyway. We do have choices. Yes, thank you, Willow. And we do not have to choose between the people we love right now. Compassion is important right now, and continuing to love and forgive is all important for me at this time. Absolutely. Willow, I think, taking it back to my own story, one of the things that helped me to move forward through domestic violence or abuse and things like that was to be able to forgive, right? You're never going to forget. That's one of the things that stays with you, but it gets easier over time. Okay. Hi, Siraj. Lovely to see you. But one of the things is to forgive. Now, there's a deep subject all on its own, and I won't go into it here because I really did want to make this just a short, spontaneous, to help you guys out, to say this is where we're at. This is my feelings around it. How are your feelings going? Maybe there's something that I said today that may bring up or have you think about things a little bit differently. I believe that what Willow has said there, about forgiveness and having compassion, it's not about taking sides. It's not about who you love more than the other. It's not about, choosing. Like I said, it all comes back to when you are in a state of confusion, you tend to be in a state of assuming. You assume you know because somebody told you this, or you presuming that's happened because somebody else told you that. So you're listening to all this negative mind chatter on the outside instead of going within and going, you know what, why do I feel this way? Why did I come into this? Think about those things. Why am I still here? Forget about what's going on out there. It really isn't any of our business, to tell you the truth. What's going on? It became public, and I think that's where a lot of people sort of got a little bit afraid, started to, worry and go into this state of confusion, reach out to each other, lift each other up. Now, I'm just going to quickly read this, and I'll go over to those Bible verses. So, we are grateful. Oh, thank you. It was about me. Thank you so much, Saraj. I really do appreciate that. And everybody here, honestly. Like I said, I want to try and come on and do a few more spontaneous. So I hope that you join me each and every time that we come on. If you feel that this has been, helpful today in how you're dealing with your emotions, and share it out to those in your communities and those around that may be going through some, pretty tough times right now. Now, I was just reading that we need to create a well within our hearts, absolutely, and fill it with light. Then we move that light outward. Absolutely. Like I said, we can't make anybody do anything. What everybody's going through is going to be different levels of grief and sorrow and pain and hurt and sadness and anger. We can't make another person be a certain way or be at that level, or don't think about this. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is we are the ones who can change how we feel, how we look at this, how we go forward with this. And one of those things is to start changing the thought patterns of anger into something else. Remember, we've spoken about this a lot over the weeks, about even when Willow was on, we talked about self-talk, and we talked about how can we change things around, and really it is up to each and every one of us. Look, for the first few days I was walking around in disbelief, shaking my head, this can't be happening. However, I quickly sort of moved through different emotions, but having people around to uplift or support my emotions was truly exactly what I needed. So, Ramaran, thank you so much for joining us. Very lovely to see you. So let's go over to a couple of these verses. So, for strength and uncertainty, Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Okay, so I just wanted to share a couple of verses with you. Like I said, lean on the Lord, pray about this. Pray honestly and open your heart to the Lord and say, show me what I'm meant to do. Show me the path I'm meant to be on. Take this anger from me, take my pain away, take my sorrow, take my grief away. Another one is Colossians 3:14, which is above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. And again, bring it back to love. It fits beautifully when we talk about unity and decisions and division. We don't want any of that. Nobody ever did this to cause division within our business. We want to love one another. We want to change the world, and we will, but together. You remember, I put it out there a lot stronger together, and I certainly do believe in that. So many people I have known have mistakes in our past, 100,000 of them, but I do not stop loving them, and I am so glad I did not waver in my love. Absolutely. And like I said, Willow, we're all going through different stages in our lives, and besides this, a lot of people are going through things in their life, okay? Besides this, people are going through sadness and grief and sorrow in what's happening in our world, try and hone it back in to yourself, you personally. Hey, Ava, lovely to see you. Ava's coming in from Bangladesh. Lovely to see you. So try and hone that in a little bit. Instead of listening to the news, instead of listening to what other people are saying, instead of watching this video or that video or somebody saying this, hone it back into you. Okay, what are your feelings right now? If you're feeling hurt, that's okay. If you're feeling pain, that's okay. You know, if you're feeling disbelief, if you're feeling overwhelmed, that's okay. But don't carry it with the rest of the world's feelings and, inputs and all that sort of stuff, because you're not making that decision yourself with what you're feeling. Okay, you're making it from what everybody else is saying or everybody else is doing. Hi, Param and Janayuli. I think you guys sit there and go, oh my gosh, she's got it wrong. Like this lady doesn't know how to say names. And I do apologize. I don't. I will admit to that. We all have come short of the glory of God. I know this conversation really helps many. Thank you so much, Ravine. Like I said, I wanted to come on spontaneously. I've got one more verse for you, and then I think we'll finish off. So let me see, Galatians 6, number 9. Okay, let us not grow weary of doing good. Excuse me, I just have to put this up. Let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Okay, so never ever give up. Never give up on your dream. Never give up on that hope. Never give up why you came in. Just because there is upheaval right now. Hey, Raysheb, lovely to see you. There's upheaval, there's confusion. Like I said, it's all these emotions mixed together. But never give up. Don't give up on our CEO. Don't give up on those people who have shown love, who have shown grace. Those people who have uplifted you. Don't give up on that. We don't know the fullness of what is happening. But please come back in, hone back in, away from all those negatives, and go with where this is, okay, where your heart is. So thank you so much for joining me. I know it's probably gone a little bit further, but you've been so wonderful in the chat. So thank you so much. Powerful message. Yeah, I just wanted to come on, share my heart, uplift you guys, let you know that I'm here. Please reach out to everybody. Thank you, Saraj. I know you're doing so much out there as well. If you do have any questions, we'll do a quick question and answer or Q&A right here. Just remember that Who, What, Where Wednesday is coming up on Wednesday night for Australians, and 6 a.m. EDT time, and I think it's 3 p.m. IST for those coming in from India. Bangladesh, I'm not quite sure of the exact time on that one. So our weekly Who, What, Where Wednesday is Your Calling is Louder Than Your Doubts. It will be an interesting one, another one to unpack, of course, and I hope that I can bring you of much great value. If you have a chance, please come on at night time as well, because many people around the world miss this part. Thank you, Vivine. It's, I started off with Wednesdays, but I do want to come on and start doing these at little different times of the day and night, because I know there are many out there who are missing some of this valuable information. And some of it is because, I go into my heart and I feel it, because many of you have been reaching out to me, and there's not, I suppose, much more than I can share, and I won't buy into negativity. So if you're ringing me to try, or sending me a message to try and get me to side, it won't happen. I don't do that, okay? I don't take sides. I look at the whole picture and I go, well, why did I come into this? Why am I still here? And those two questions, even in themselves, are enough to make you feel, look, I'm out, or I'm here and I'm supporting all the way. Remember that we came in because of our CEO, Ash, and that the vision and his mission. Remember to go back and visit that as well. So I'll just go through a few messages here. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. So stay till the end. We do have our shine like you mean it, and I have done a couple of videos on my YouTube under the video section, or some shorts, but there is one that I put up just recently, a couple actually. So if you go over there, pop over, like it, love it, please leave me a comment. You know, I spent a lot of time on these. Oh, thank you so much, Ava, for letting me know that. So Bangladesh is half an hour forward to India. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, stay till the end. I've done the video and put all the pictures together for Shine Like You Mean It. I would really love for you to stay to the end. Just like I said, love, like, subscribe if you wish. It is free to subscribe. Thank you, Birgit. You are an absolute blessing, as are all of you. And thank you for all your beautiful messages in the chat. Yeah, absolutely. And I think, Vivine, you know, love is the answer. And you see many out there that will say that. Some don't understand what that means because they haven't yet worked on the love that they have in themselves. The love of God for me comes first above anything else. And that's how I get through my days, my weeks, my months, because boy, it has been a big flaming few weeks. Just to let you know that I visited with my neighbour this afternoon, just quickly before we finish off. She is doing quite well. Her daughter flies home to Melbourne tomorrow. So we're going to be there to support and love on her. She's coping okay. You know, she's had family. She's had the time to, I suppose, process, because it happened so quickly. So again, keep your prayers coming for all of those around the world who need them, and also for our countries, those who are not coping too well, those who are in situations where there's not enough food and water. Keep praying, okay? God hears our prayers, and soon we will have a big celebration as we grow stronger together and have that unity, love, respect, and unity. So again, please reach out, and also please share out. And I will see you on Wednesday night for Who, What, Where Wednesday, which is Your Calling is Louder Than Your Doubts. So have a think about that, and I'll see you on Wednesday night. And stay to the end, please, and watch this video. Thank you so much. I love you all, and blessings. Like I said, love, respect, unity, and stay in here and up there and keep praying. Thank you all for joining me. See you again next time. Bye for now.
Woke up with a dream in my pocket. Took a step and I couldn't stop it. Every stumble lit a fire inside. Now I walk with my head held high. Lessons learned and bridges burned. Still I rise with every turn. This is more than just a climb. It's my moment, it's my time. No more hiding in the crowd. Gonna wear my soul out loud. The world is waiting just to see all the magic inside of me. Shine, shine like a diamond bright. Shine your light, you've got every right. You are special, let it show. Be yourself and let it flow. Stand out, don't dim your glow. You were born to steal the show. Shine, shine like you mean it. Shine so bright they can't believe it. Pages turn, but the heart stayed true. Every scar's got a golden hue. Telling my story in my own style. With every post, every smile. From the hustle to the heart. Every ending's a brand new start. Turning passion into plans. Now I'm dancing where I stand. Shine your light, set the world alight. You're special, let it show. Be yourself and let it flow. Stand out, don't dim your glow. This is your time, let 'em know. Shine, shine like you mean it. Yeah, shine so bright they can't believe it. Believe it. Woke up with a dream in my pocket. Took a step and I couldn't stop it. Every stumble lit a fire inside. Now I walk with my head held high. Lessons learned and bridges burned. Still I rise with every turn. This is more than just a climb. It's my moment, it's my time. No more hiding in the crowd. Gonna wear my soul out loud. The world is waiting just to see all the magic inside of me. Shine, shine like a diamond bright. Shine your light, you've got every right. You're special, let it show. Be yourself and let it flow. Stand out, don't dim your glow. You were born to steal the show. Shine, shine like you mean it. Shine so bright they can't believe it. Pages turn, but the heart stayed true. Every scar's got a golden hue. Telling my story in my own style. With every post, every smile. From the hustle to the heart. Every ending's a brand new start. Turning passion into plans. Now I'm dancing where I stand. I don't chase, I magnetize. My journey's written in the skies. If you're watching, hear me say, you're a light to find your way. Shine, shine like a diamond bright. Shine your light, you've got every right. You are special, let it show. Be yourself and let it flow. Stand out, don't dim your glow. You were born to steal the show. Shine, shine like you mean it. Shine so bright they can't believe it. If they doubt you, let 'em talk. You're the thunder when you walk. Turn your truth up past the 10. You're the spark, ignite again. Shine, shine like a diamond bright. Shine your light, set the world alight.